إلا الله لا إله إلا الله أينما كنا أينما صرنا قلنا لا إله إلا الله.
Why did he add jihad to ibadat that are pillars of Islam? Why did he add jihad to ibadat that are the pillars of Islam? We all know the hadith on the pillars of Islam that I just mentioned. It's actually the first hadith that I ever memorized in my life as a child. Jihad is not in it. Abdul Rahman ibn al-Qasim rahimahullah ta'ala said, he's a contemporary alim. He died nearly half a century ago, and he was the one who compiled the Fatawa of Ibn Taymiyyah and the works of Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. In the context of explaining the book, Ar-Rawd al-Murba', which is a different Hanbali fiqh book, he said, explaining this exact issue, some consider jihad the sixth pillar, and that's why it's mentioned after the five pillars. He was explaining why Hanabila included in the ibadat with the pillars of Islam. And I had a teacher who used to always attribute it to a specific Sahabi, but I was never able to find any direct statement that a Sahabi referred to as a pillar. The closest you'll possibly find is what's related in Abu Dawood al-Tayalisi in his Musnad, that Hudayfa radiallahu anh said Islam is 8 portions, and he included in those 8 portions ordaining the good and forbidding the evil and jihad, but he didn't directly say it was a pillar. Those who mention it as a sixth pillar were trying to show its high status in Islam. But when the hadith didn't specify it as a pillar, nor do I know anyone of the early Salaf who explicitly referred to it as a pillar, then I believe there's a wide variety of terms and ways to show the high status Islam gave to jihad. No one but a deluded munafiq would diminish or deny the high status Islam gave to jihad, and no one but a bigger full-blown munafiq would pervert its real, true meanings that the Prophet ﷺ gave it. In some of the narrations about that hadith on the pillars of Islam, Hajj is mentioned as a 4th pillar. In some, it's changed around with Siyam and mentioned as a 5th pillar. And in another hadith, the Messenger gave jihad precedence over Hajj. So do we then say Hajj is a 5th pillar rather than say it's a 6th? Or we say sometimes it's a 5th and a 6th? The Messenger ﷺ specified certain matters under certain terminologies. And we should stick to them, especially since the Salaf didn't use them from what I believe. The Messenger, the hadith that I was referring to, the Messenger ﷺ was asked, سُئِلَ أَيُّ الْعَمَلِ أَفْضَلِ, what's the best of deeds? He said, إِيمَانٌ بِاللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ, to believe in Allah and His Apostle. They said, what else after that? He said, الْجِهَادُ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. They said, what else after that? He said, حَجٌّ مَبْرُورٌ, to perform Hajj. We can't make jihad a 5th pillar based on that, or a 6th one. But that shows us the importance of this mighty, noble obligation. Ibn Hajar rahimahullah ta'ala, pertaining to this hadith, said, he commented on this hadith, said, jihad was given precedence in that jihad is a matter that benefits everyone, while Hajj benefits only the individual. Or he said it may be in reference to when jihad is a fard ayn. Ulama of Haqq have spoken so highly of jihad in various ways that shows its importance without needing to refer to it as the 6th pillar specifically. Imam Ahmad rahimahullah said, I don't know anything after the obligations more essential than jihad. لا أعلم شيئا بعد الفراغ أفضل من الجهاد. Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah ta'ala had very similar statements. And more important than all those quotes is the ayat of the Quran. يا أيها الذين آمنوا هل أدلكم على تجارة تنجيكم من عذاب أليم تؤمنون بالله ورسوله وتجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون وتجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون. Some refer to ordaining the good and forbidding the evil as the 6th pillar. And the same explanation applies to that.
أمانينا لا تخذلنا يا رب
صلى الله عليه وسلم.